Welcome to Instant Trivia, episode 1889. Ready? Let's go. What is the hardest natural substance known? Diamond. What famous U.S. highway originally ran from Chicago to Los Angeles, covering 2,448 miles? U.S. Route 66. Which American evangelist became famous for leading large-scale international crusades beginning in the mid-20th century? Billy Graham. What is the only mammal capable of sustained, powered flight and is well known for using echolocation? Bat. What notable first occurred in Croatia's 2015 presidential election? The country's first female president, Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović, was elected. Helvetia is the female national personification of which country, often shown on its coins and stamps? Answer: Switzerland. When Spencer Tracy won his first Academy Award in 1937, his Oscar statuette was mistakenly engraved with the name of which fictional detective? Dick Tracy. Who composed the score for the 1983 film Local Hero? Mark Knopfler. Which influential Argentine political figure, known for championing women's rights and labor rights and commonly known as Evita, died in 1952? Eva Peron. Which William Shakespeare play contains the line, "The lady doth protest too much, methinks"? Hamlet. Which novel explores the themes of sin, guilt, and redemption through the lives of a reverend and a woman shunned by her Puritan community? The Scarlet Letter. In which country is the town of Lillehammer, the host of the 1994 Winter Olympics, located? Norway. There was once an English pope. Who was he? Pope Adrian IV Nicholas Breakspere. What dish of thinly sliced raw beef was named after a Venetian painter known for his use of reds and yellows? Carpaccio. What are the larvae of flies called? Maggots. Which 1996 horror film, featuring a character named Sidney Prescott, revitalized the slasher genre and became a cultural phenomenon? Scream. Which playwright famously bequeathed his second-best bed to his wife in his will? William Shakespeare. What theory claimed that a person's mental faculties could be assessed by examining the shape of their skull? Phrenology. Which U.S. stock exchange, known for its high concentration of technology companies, operates entirely electronically? NASDAQ. Which part of the human body is made up of a series of vertebrae? Spine, vertebral column, backbone. Which materials are typically measured using the Troy weight system? Answer: precious metals, for example, gold, silver, platinum. Which James Bond film featured the song "Nobody Does It Better"? The Spy Who Loved Me. What is the term for the fear of poverty? Peniophobia. What radio edit title was created for Britney Spears' 2009 song, If You Seek Amy, to avoid the chorus's double entendre? If You See Amy. Which NASA mission, launched in 1970, suffered an in-flight explosion that led to the dramatic rescue of its crew? Apollo 13. Which mountain range forms the border between France and Spain? The Pyrenees. Which masked mammal is known for its dexterous front paws and often foraging through trash in urban areas? Raccoon. What did the Jules Ferry laws of 1881 to 1882 change about primary education in France? They made primary education free, secular, non-clerical, and compulsory. The Pouilly and the Cuvasse are breeds of which animal? Dogs. Which modern-day country is home to the ancient city of Troy, known for its legendary role in the Trojan War? Turkey. At which university did Joseph Goebbels earn his doctorate in philosophy? Heidelberg. Which modern country did the Romans call Hibernia? Ireland. What was Blondie's most recent UK #1 single? Maria, 1999. Who created the television series Star Trek? Gene Roddenberry. Which 2014 Christopher Nolan film explores themes of love, sacrifice, and the survival of humanity through space travel and black holes? Interstellar. Chickenpox is primarily contracted through exposure to what? The varicella-zoster virus. Which Verdi opera, based on the novel La Dame aux Camellias, tells the tragic love story of the courtesan Violetta and the young nobleman Alfredo? La Traviata. What fried dough pastry is sometimes called the Spanish donut, even though it's long and ridged rather than round? Churros. What do you call waves of energy that have both electric and magnetic components and are produced by an accelerating electric charge? Electromagnetic radiation. Which Hollywood actor, not known for action roles, surprised producers in 1987 by turning down the lead role of John McClane in Die Hard? Richard Gere. Which actor famously portrayed the half-Vulcan, half-human science officer Spock aboard the Starship Enterprise in the original Star Trek television series? Leonard Nimoy. Which actor, known for his role as a quirky scientist, also played the character Jim Ignatowski in a popular television series? Christopher Lloyd. Who was the Austrian archduchess that became Napoleon Bonaparte's second wife in 1810? Marie Louise. In which year did Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon? 1969. In which classic film does a character say, "I remember every detail, the Germans wore gray"? Casablanca. In which Shakespearean tragedy does a character lament, "I loved not wisely but too well"? Othello. What common name is given to plants in the genus Digitalis, which includes about 20 species of herbaceous perennials, shrubs, and biennials? Foxglove. In the TV sitcom Roseanne, what is the name of Roseanne's gay boss? Leon Karp. Insulin is used to treat which disease? Diabetes. What color is most commonly associated with the classic flavor of bubblegum? Pink. That's the end of the show. Thanks for playing. See you tomorrow.